Today's YouTube video, I'm going to be teaching you about why you will never ever rank up to your real potential in Valorant, and why it's pretty unfair. So if you've been feeling pretty down about ranked, hopefully this will help you out and give you a little bit of a perspective shift, or if you're simply looking to rank up and are on that journey, this will also help you with some great advice too. If it does, be sure to drop a like on the video. So why will you never reach your full potential in Valorant? Some of you may want to go ahead and hit Diamond, some people may want to go ahead and hit Immortal or Radiant. Your potential may allow you to hit that. However, it most likely won't ever happen. Technically, you could say that your potential is unlimited and you can simply hit whatever rank you want. I'm not going to dive into whether your potential is simply what you decide it to be, or whether it's predetermined. However, I will tell you why you won't be able to reach it. And before we dive into the deeper and darker side of the reason of Valorant and why you will never actually hit that rank, we'll start off with the very basic option, which is you. You simply won't be able to hit it because of yourself. Now, this could be because you're not willing to put the work in, or you simply don't have time to put the work in, or you simply don't want to put the work in and you don't feel it's worth it to you, but you still want to hit that rank. For example, you may have to go to school, you may have to go to work, there are a lot of things that takes up your time, whereas if you had 24 hours in the day to play Valorant, of course that full potential will be able to be reached a lot easier compared to if you have actual real life obligations. Crazy, I know. And for some of you, it may also be a similar reason in that fact when you get home, you don't want to spend time in the practice range, you don't want to go ahead and play deathmatch. You just want to play Valorant ranked because it's entertaining and has a risk on the line. It's a lot more fun, which again is completely understandable because when you're, let's be honest with you here, don't really want to come back and start practicing. It's not for everyone. So obviously it's going to really come down to you and the time and how much you're willing to put into the work. But now let's move on to the slightly saddening side of the Valorant rank system, why you will never reach your full potential on that end. You'll most likely never reach your full potential in Valorant simply due to luck and circumstance. A very few will have friends in Diamond, Immortal, Radiant, can teach them and help them to rank up. Some may get boosted, which many players do get, and they don't even realize it. They're actually getting a friend to carry them up there, and they just think they're learning along the way. There's a very big difference between getting boosted and learning. Learning means you are actually asking questions, asking what you did wrong, and not relying on them all the time. Getting boosted means you're just simply playing, and they are ranking you up along the side. You can only rely on them and only play with them. You can't solo queue or anything like that. You also never learn anything. So you have the two different ends to this. One being that some people will genuinely get a little help from their friends in terms of ranking them up together. Then you'll also get the other side of things where people can learn from them, take that advice from them. It's a great advantage to have, taking advice from higher players and better players around you. And definitely, it is a good thing to do. No harm in that at all. Boosting, not a good thing to do, obviously. However, if you have the opportunity to take advice from people who are better than you, obviously go ahead and do it. But again, not everyone does, which is why it's going to come down to circumstance and luck on the other side. And then there's also the fact that some people have been playing longer, they have discovered the game earlier, and other people have also gone ahead and played the game at beta, which has allowed them to get a much better rank. If you played the game at beta, found it very early on, it was a lot easier to hit a higher rank back then. And then from then on forward, you would have been placed in that rank and only had to play your placement games. Those placement games from there on out would have shifted it only by a little bit. Granted, you can still go down to bronze, obviously, but it's a lot harder to do it than compared to just starting a fresh account and playing. And then there's the other side of it, having bad teammates, toxic teammates, and just bad luck and an unfortunate circumstance in general. Reason why a lot of people are hard stuck in silver, bronze, or iron isn't always down to the fact that they're not good at the game. Simply, it can just be to them not having enough time to put into the game, and also them also not going to be getting the best of teammates and having to deal with a lot of toxicity. If you've ever played in silver and got out, you can understand what it's like. If you've also played in silver and been stuck there forever, you can also understand how it's extremely easy to get stuck there and not get out when you have no one else to play with and you're just solo queuing and you're getting very unlucky. Aside from that, you're still going to need a lot of luck on top of that to reach your full potential, even if you aren't necessarily unlucky and you also have an average amount of time to play. You're still going to end up in an average rank. By average, I'm saying average for your potential and not your full potential. How do you reach your full potential, you might be wondering? Well, it comes down to obviously putting the effort in, hard work, and also a lot of luck. And that's usually the part where it goes missing. Not everyone's willing to put the hard work in, not everyone also has the luck. So people on both ends will get destroyed by it. Which is also, of course, why there are a lot less people in higher ranks. Hopefully that kind of explains it to you why you will never reach your full potential in Valorant. Don't get too discouraged by it, but hopefully it gives you a little bit of perspective. Thank you for watching, drop a like on the video if it helped, subscribe for more, and also be sure to click on the video on your screen right now. It is going to show you the top 5 crosshairs in Valorant right now. As well, join the Discord if you're looking to players to play with and you have none, click on the Discord link down below.